But yeah, I just wanted to post a response to Sister Steve Harvey, because recently, I think it was 2 days ago on his show, he was talking to a young woman who has a stutter, and she had asked him a question like, I stutter and I will want to find love, and I feel like I can't because I stutter, because they'll just be like, oh, it's so cute, or they won't take me seriously. And I don't even know what sort of response she was searching for, but just Steve Harvey has been open sometimes about how he used to have a stutter and he was cured, like he fixed it himself by, like, I don't know, he's basically said he hates all speech therapists because they don't help him, so he just, taught himself how to not stutter. So he basically told this young woman that she doesn't stutter because there's something wrong with her. She stutters because she thinks she's going to stutter. He asked her, well, when you talk to yourself, do you stutter? And she said no. And then, well, when you think out loud, well, when you read, do you stutter? And she said no. I don't stutter. Well, when I do those things either, yet I stutter. I was born with a stutter. I go to speech therapy. I've been in speech therapy for 10 years and I still stutter. And he told this girl how, oh, so you don't actually stutter. You can be cured. Like, you can fix it on your own. You don't have to stutter. Like, you don't have to go through this. It's really bad. And I couldn't even finish while watching the video because it just upset me so much to see someone on TV preaching like it was so meaningful and like it was so powerful, but everything he was saying was lies, and it was not factual at all. I had to just stop watching it because it just, like, it shook me so much. I was just like, because this girl is agreeing with everything he's saying, and she's going along with it, and I don't know how the video ends because I just know it's gonna end with her being like, I can stop stuttering, you're right. And, like, although she must feel good thinking that, her problems can be solved, the reality is he's giving her false hope. He's giving most people who stutter false hope, because most people who stutter can't just stop because they will want to stop. Like, if that were the case, I would have stopped when I was 9 years old, but I didn't. Basically, lots of people don't know anything about stuttering. Most people I know only know about stuttering because they know me, and I've had to tell them, like, I don't stutter because I'm nervous. I cannot stop stuttering. Like, this is just something I deal with, and this is something you're gonna hear every time I talk. And I could stutter a little less sometimes and a lot more sometimes, but, like, it doesn't, like, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, it's just, it just happens, and it's not a bad thing that I want to not do anymore because it's impossible. And if I just force myself to not stutter, I'm just gonna force myself to not speak, and that's not what I want for myself, because I have so much to say, and I'm losing my train of thought because I'm so upset about freaking Steve Harvey. But basically, society has always had this misconception that stuttering can be fixed, and that it's something that is worth fixing. It's basically like telling a child who is different to stop being different, so they won't be bullied. And that's basically the message I heard in that Steve Harvey video, was that if you, just stop stuttering and you own the way you speak, and you control how you talk, then, you'll get people to like you. You'll get love like you've been searching for. But I just don't understand why it's always been change yourself so you'll be liked. Change yourself so you won't be bullied. And it's not. Let's teach people to not bully, and let's people to not judge on what they hear or what they see. It's always been like people who stutter are at fault for the way people react to them. And that brings me down so much. It when I was a child, all I could think about was fixing myself so I wouldn't be bullied anymore. And it's just I don't want that for other people. And I have worked so hard to tell children who stutter, and people my age even who stutter, that your stuttering is not a flaw. It's not you can't control it, so you might as well just love it, and it's not something that shouldn't be loved. It's not something that you should be willing to hide and cower from. It's you, but it's not all of you, and you have so much more to you than how you speak. And speaking is just what people hear first. But if they're a good person, they will be willing to get to know you past the way you speak, because there's nothing wrong with the way you speak, and only a real asshole thinks there's something wrong with the way you speak.